Hi everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisa and I will say I am back, I am recording and I am feeling much better, but my throat still have a little itchy, so I might have to cough a few times doing this. But besides that, I'm fine and I'm feeling healthier and I'm just happy that virus is out of my life for now. But today we are gonna look at the American Badger, which is a mod made by Level Wolves. I haven't seen anything by Level Wolf before. I think it is possible that I have, but I don't think. I have, however, already seen Leaves mod review this week, so I have seen him talk about it. I think he used her pronouns, so I'm gonna do that today. Just so if someone wondering why I say he, she, or her, that's why. But the American Badger, we have it here below, and it have this. This is a very warm tone coloration. I found. I also found some more grayish, more cool toned, grayish, brownish variations, but they all have this mesh of color in the body part of the animal. They have this darker legs and then these very pronounced drawings in the face, which are very unique to this specific badger. I think the tail, from what I could see, are a little lighter than the rest of the fur, but I'm not sure. And the funny thing is, from this angle, it looks like it's just a mesh of color, but when you see it straight from this side, it seems like it have more like a stripy tone to it within this mesh of color. So that's quite unique. I also found somewhere the drawing in the face were more like white and black, and some of them were more like this picture where it's very much like brown and light tan. Just so you know, there are a lot of different colorations of them. What I will notice here is the ears. They are a little bit fluffy, weird, and kind of, yeah, like the thing we teach. We try to teach our kids not to bully other kids with if their ears are like that. But anyway, I'm gonna go into the game here and let's see. They do swim. I noticed a lot of that. So that's a good thing. And I'm pretty sure they are made on the badger rig. So they most likely look like a badger. And enact like a badger. They are at least considered an animal, and the population in the wild is unknown. They are from North America, therefore the American badger. United States, Mexico, and Canada. In taiga, temperate grassland, and desert biomes. So, pretty much everything there is. A very universal animal, 200 square meters of land and nothing else, and live from -7 to 38 degrees Celsius. Keep in mind that the weather in a lot of the biomes go up to 42, so just give them a nice shadow to hide under. Grade 2 fins above 3.3 feet, that's exactly 1 meter. Level Wolf, I gotta be honest with you, you can't do math, apparently. Group size from 1 to 7, only 1 male and 1 female. I'm gonna assume that there's a mistake in here, but if it's the 7 or the 1 and 1, that's a mistake, I can't tell you. Again, I have fighting and group size and everything turned off in this sandbox where I show off the animals, so I can't tell you which number they will start fighting at because they simply won't fight here. They have no dominance, they are promiscuous, shy, and they should not enter their habitat. They grow to about 30-inch long, both males and female, and live for about 17 years. Males are a little heavier, 28.2 pounds, that's 14.2 kilos, and females a little lighter, 22.7 pounds, which is 11.3 kilos. Reach sexual maturity at age 3 and can reproduce until they die, give between 1 and 5 offspring every year, and be pregnant for 2 months. They should be about average to get to reproducing captivity. No interspecies enrichment, and they don't have so many enrichments, but it's the same as the badger. European badger, should just write badger, and you will get the right stuff. So we have the Swingler, the blood scent marker, and the tennis ball, and then the dog ball and the skittle thingy. And then we are gonna start over because I forgot something. So here we have the American male badger. We have the Japanese badger. I made that video last week. It went up, so if you want to see that, I can link it in the description below if I remember. But anyway, it's on the same playlist and as this one's, and rarely new, so you can't find it there. And then we have the European variation over here. Flying badgers all around us, and here they are. Oh, stop. Okay, which one is fastest? The European one, of course. One thing I do notice is that from the top here, the Japanese ones seem a little heavier, a little more full-sized. But besides that, it looks very much like a badger. Now this one is herd. Of course, they're all males, so they should be roughly the same size. Tail-wise, this is a little lighter than the body. This is pretty much the same color, and this is much lighter than the body. For comparisons, they also... Oh, it seems like this one is wet, so that may affect a few things. But it looks like a badger. Honestly, the body looks like a badger. Of course, there's the stripies and the mesh of color. It's actually quite well done here, where this is more like a ombre and this is just a mesh of color. Again, this is a middle ground, I would say, color-wise, where I found them both more yellowish, warmer tone, but also more like this, just with these stripy thingies. The face here seems a little different here. If you see the profile, this actually looks like... It reminds me a little more of a dog, and that's bad to say because dogs look so different. Dogs in between. They do have the little weird poked out ear. But here you can see it looks like the face was pushed out by something and mushed in together a little bit, compared here with the normal one that have more like body in the face, if you can say it like that. Now the mouth is also open, it helps a little bit, but it's more like have more different in from here to there. Again, I mentioned the mouth is open. There's a bigger difference from that to here to there, where here it's very like a straight line, and then we have the neck going thicker, and this one is also very much pushed. But it also have a body. You can see it go rounded here to the neck and rounded here to the neck, where this goes very weird in here, and this actually continues. You don't have a feeling. I feel like the neck ends there, but I'm not completely sure. And this have a clearly shorter neck. So there's honestly quite a few differences in between. I would like you to move here. So you can see here the weird bend here. It do change depending on how it's standing. But it still very much like slick the face. If we can, yeah, I think that's the best way to say it. If you turn around towards the light, thank you. Going in here, the claws are very well. I would actually like to find one then that isn't wet. Are you? I don't think you're wet. This is also Le Male. Tiven? Yeah. Oi, stop. There. Sorry, it's wrong button. It would help a lot if I could see my keyboard when I do these videos. Here Tiven is. And again, the weirdness with the ears, you saw that on the picture too. Honest, it looks like someone is like doing this to it, like pulling the face backwards. But overall, we have a quite good texture. We have a little bit of glitching. Keep in mind that might be my computer, so it might not happen on yours. The ears are quite cute. Nose, very good. Texture here, again, the fluff doesn't work very good in Planet Zoo. That's just how it is. But I do think this looks good. The way you can see it looks good is when we look here in the center, straight at it. You can see the individual strands of hair. They're beautiful. They lay in between each other. The gradual colorations from the light to dark. There's no hair strands that change color. You can see the lighter one goes in here. Darker one goes out there. And that's very good. What happens is when you change the angle on it, then it will look like this. But most of the modders are now at a point where when you look directly at it, it looks good. Right now that doesn't look good, but when we go down here, now it does. And I think it's the best we can ask for. So yeah, overall it's cute. It's cute, it's fluffy, it's a little friend. It looks a little bit cartoonish in the best way possible. And she did get a good amount of stuff. I do feel like the ears are done a little. I feel like for me it looks like that they colored the ears first, made the fur on the ears first, and then moved the ears, which gives this weird. You can see it in the fur. Whoosh. Goes this direction and then whoosh. And we have the blah, blah, blah. The same from here. It's not as visible because you have a different angle here. But you do get some of the same here. We also have a weird line going on there. But everything I have to I can set my finger on. I am gonna set my finger on. But overall, it's beautiful. It works perfectly as it should. Let's see. I think we had babies somewhere. Where are the babies? We have 8 babies. And what confuses me a little bit is that the babies, you can see if I do like this, you can see it looks like the Japanese one. That's a little weird. But a lot of it happens that mothers use this round picture. But this is a baby. And this is an adult female. This one is half a year old. Is it smaller? I don't think it's smaller. No, it's not. It's the same. So honestly, I have no idea if this mother is new or old or anything like that. I know I don't remember seeing anything by this mother before. I feel a little sad that they didn't make a baby. Or maybe they did and just did there's something with okay, the way I understand it is the reason a lot of mother collaborate is because some of them are very good with the coding and some of them are very good with the animals, as I understand it. And some of them only make the animals and then send them to other mothers that code them into the game. And maybe something happens with the coding here. So they maybe have a baby that's really good that we can't see because this is what happens. So I will contact the mother and ask, and if I get a answer, pin comment below. I would write it there. Also put it in the description, but I know a lot of you only look in the comments maybe, so I also put it there. Because I think it's very sad, especially if the mother did make a baby. I also know that some mothers just don't make the babies, and for some animals it makes sense. A badger is one of the animals where really much wants a baby. So I will ask. And it also seems here we have two colorations, so you can see both of these have this more tan color, where this is more like cold tone color. But besides that, I don't have much more to say. I will just mention I have this idea for the future where I want to leave links below on behalf of the mothers. Sorry. For instance, if they have a Patreon, if they have a Discord, if they have some way where you as a mod user can go and support your mother, then I would like to leave the link below so you can go and support them monetarily if you want to. Not that you have to, but if you want to, I would like to put the mods, the links in with the mods. So people can do that. So if you are out there, if you are a mother and watching these videos, please send me this. I will try to get in touch with you. I will try to contact you on Nexus, but basically not all of you answer when I write in there. So please feel free to contact me. You can contact me in the comment here below or on my Instagram, that is Nisse Pedersen, also linked below, because I would love to help mothers being supported, basically, because all of these mothers, they do this for free, and I just want to keep that in mind and show my thanks, because I'm very grateful for all of these beautiful mods. And there is a few ways where you can contact mothers and ask them to do mod, and then you pay them for make that specific mod. But mothers do things in different ways, so I don't forget anyone. Please help me. If you have contact to a mother, put them in contact with me. Say they can just contact me if they want. I also plan to try and go back on my old videos and put it into the descriptions, but I can't do it before I have contact with the mothers, because I want to make sure that it's not a ripoff, that it's someone else the money goes to. I want to know it is the mother. So yeah, that's just an idea I have, and I can't promise anyone I'm gonna use the links, but I can promise that I will try them if I get them. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you now, and you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. Really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys!